Top of the morning. Yes, we're back again. It's the Date Master, and I know you guys have been looking for the content. My apologies. I have been dealing with slight sinus infection, and I think I caught a little bit of that bug, so I got a little mix going on that I'm trying to get past. So bear with me as I recover, but I cannot allow another day to go by without dropping a video. Here we go. The confusion phase. If you notice, Tom Brady's now. I don't even know if the divorce is final. I don't even know if the ink is dry. But you see her on a date with her new beau. Chris Brown said it best. Anytime you see a woman with a new guy within, I'm not going to put this as concrete, but I say within 30 to 45 days after a breakup, let's say 60 days, if it was, especially if it was a long-term scenario, if you see a woman with a man right after a breakup or a divorce within 30 to 45 days, he's always been in the picture. She's always planning. She's been communicating in some form, shape, or fashion to get the comfort level that she likes. Hypergamy is not always centered around money. This is what one guy, this is what a lot of you guys believe and have been led to believe, that it's all about money. And it is not. I tell you, money is the last thing on the item list. That is only for guys who women do not really find attractive. So they have to make up for it in other ways, because the money is connected to something that he does. And I've said this before, women are attracted to behavior more so just physical appearance. Of 6'7" chiseled 7% body fat man acting like a woman is not going to be attractive to her. But if he acts like an alpha, he acts masculine, etc., then her attraction level is more likely. Her attraction to him is more likely. All women go through a confusion phase in the phases of hypergamy. There are 5 phases that I'm going to break down. The first phase, again, this is going to be for this only, is the confusion phase, which means she's been with you enough time to where she starts to question the doubt because there is no more excitement. The quote-unquote thrill is gone. She still wants to get those butterflies. So being with a guy more like Tom Brady, who is very stoic, very focused, very dedicated, it looks good from the front end. See, what you guys don't understand is that you appeal to her due to viewpoint, proximity. If you look at a car or anything from a distance, it looks way better, or it gets your attention. But when you get up on it, it looks better. It just depends on the angle and positioning that you're looking at it. So in this case, him marrying her took away the sex appeal from Tom Brady, because I think he got her right after he got his first or second Super Bowl. So he was already headed to being that guy. He was already that guy. But because she was able to nest and build a family, the focus is off of her now. She wants to be the center of attention still, because she still feel she has some good years. This is why she chose this year. She knew he was not going to stop playing. She tried to put an ultimatum on him, and he said no. But you look at the new guy. I don't know who he is, but he's a jiu-jitsu trainer. Just think about this. You go from Super Bowl, the greatest quarterback to ever play the game, to just your basic jiu-jitsu trainer. Not the best trainer in the world, not the world-renowned, not the trainer who trained the top MMA fighters in the UFC, but he's just a jiu-jitsu trainer. Women always have a backup plan, especially they start planning when the confusion or the doubt comes in. I'm going to do the doubt on another video. So you have confusion and then you have doubt. Confusion and doubt is not synonymous. It's not. The confusion phase goes into, do I want him or do I want to be with someone else? It's specifically centered around being with someone else because you may feel that you're lacking something in that relationship. The doubt comes into the fact that, is this going to work out in my favor for the lifestyle that I want to have? Are you competent enough to generate enough income to give her the life she thinks she deserves? So confusion and doubt is not the same. But when it comes to this scenario in particular, Tom Brady is going to win in the end. This is just a rebound. I did the video months ago. Rebound relationships have a 89% failure rate. Now, there may be some sex, there may be some casual hookups, but usually 89% of rebounds, they're just that. You're something to make me feel like I'm special, rebuild my confidence, because I was not able to coerce or manipulate my husband into doing what I wanted versus what he wanted. So she tries to play chess and she loses. So she breaks up a family to go on a date with a jiu-jitsu trainer. Damn the children, how they will feel. It's about me. Most of the women that come from let's say a vanity background, modeling, fashion, just image centered industries, they're more likely going to be selfish because they get catered to a lot of the time. They get groomed into thinking they're the shit when they're not even the fart. You see, so a lot of women that you see them on Instagram all day, social media all day. How is every woman the shit? Yet no one is marrying them or lining up to marry them. But they'll say, well, I was engaged 6 times. Okay, the engagement Olympics. Okay. Which means you were dealing with men that you do not respect or are not high caliber, because if they were the shit like you are, you would have married them, would you not? So to say you have been engaged for 2-3 times is not a flex. It is a revelation. It is a confession. But the confusion phase comes with ultimatums. It comes with new ideas. It comes with her trying to get you to change to fit her mold, because she believes she's been sitting in the background while he's been in the NFL, which, I mean, you met him after winning the Super Bowl. You thought he was just going to hang up his jersey and say, okay, I won 2, I won 1. That's it for me. It is about legacy for Tom Brady. It's deeper than what you want to do and the trips and the vacations that you want to take. See, women get into this phase of life to where they feel they have done their job. You got a lot of women that's working to retire so they can travel and basically blow all the money that they spent so many years making versus using it as a wealth building tool that it is. They want to destroy relationships, no family, make all this money just so you can travel and take pictures? Buy designer, ride a Benz, ride a Porsche. Make it make sense. This is why the West is going to crumble. It is going to crumble like all other gynocentric societies have in the past and will in the future. Because a woman operates purely off of emotion. Therefore, she is unintelligent in a lot of cases. See, education and intelligence is 2 different things. We try to lump them into one thing, and they're not. A woman can be trained. This is why do you think so many women get these leadership positions at their job? They're very good at following instructions with a benefit attached to them. You see, women have all the ins and outs to get the shortcut money. They can use their looks to get into certain industries. They can soak up free game from men that want to date them. But they act like they want to date, but they truly don't. They just want to be around him for the game and the network. You see how that works? But all women have a backup plan. At the very slight consent, at the very first issue in a lot of cases, she starts developing a backup plan right there on the spot. Because any disagreement, in a lot of cases, if she's been catered to her whole life, any disagreement, any pushback, any resistance, she goes into, well, I'll just get someone else to do it. You see that? She'll get someone else to do it. Anytime you tell a woman about themselves, you know how they automatically fire back as to what you need to do or what you're not doing. If no one can tell the Western woman about themselves, who can? Because you're obviously incorrect about a lot of things when you look at the statistics. But let me guess, these numbers can be manipulated and they can make the numbers look any kind of way. So nothing is true. You see that? Nothing is true. Facts are lies. Statistics are lies. All of these things are lies. How is nothing true about you? You're just the shit? That doesn't make any sense because your results in life do not reflect you being the shit in every aspect. See, man, we can own, I can own up to my inadequacies and I work on them daily. But you tell a woman her inadequacies, she's going to deflect back on you because to acknowledge an inadequacy or a flaw is a call to action to do some work. And you look at the shortcut culture, the BBLs, you have women still dying on the operating table trying to get a fat ass. Ignorance is bliss. You're not intelligent to lay. If you go to another country to lie on a bed in front of a doctor that you have never seen, do not speak your native tongue, and allow them to cut on you, stick tubes down your throat, you're a fool. You're just a fool. And I encourage men to stay away from these foolish women because they are out destroying men left and right if you have not paid attention. Let's just ask Tory Lanez. Let's ask a lot of these men. Let's ask M.A. Udoka, who bounced back. Shout out to him. You need to pay attention and wake up. Stop engaging these women in these conversations. It's a wrap. You cannot tell them anything about themselves. They don't want to hear it because they don't want to acknowledge that they're not the shit that they think they are. But in closing, you must understand all women have a phases of hypergamy in the relationship. The first phase is going to be the confusion. Does she want to be here? Or does she want to go explore her options? Women don't want better in a lot of cases. Sometimes they just want different. In their mind, different or new means better, when in reality, that does not translate. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. I may do a part 2. Well, I am going to do a part 2. I'm going to do 5 parts to the phases of hypergamy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's the Date Master.